As I lay on my bed to write in my new diary and to try to think of a way to get out this situation, all I can hear is the sounds of another argument over the top of my own music. I can't even lock myself away from it all without him invading my mental space. I had only been in my room a few minutes before he burst in and started laying down the fucking law, telling me that I need to do more around the house and contribute, rather than laying in my room listening to, as he puts it, shit and pointless music. I don't know how he has the fucking cheek to tell me to do more around the house, when he sits on his fat lazy ass at home or sat in the pub drinking away the money we need for bills and food. The man is a total fucking loser. The thing is, if I were to talk back or stand up for myself, then I would get a beating and Mum would side with him, telling me that all I need to do is behave and do as Father tells me. After my little lecture, he tells me to get in the dining room and have my tea before it goes cold, standing there in the doorway with his fists clenched, as if he was going to punch me if I refused. Following him into the dining room, I watched as he staggered and swayed from side to side, hoping he would fall over and bang his head hard. It is such a depressing sight to be sat across the table from him and watch him breathing heavy as he shovels food into his face, slopping it all down himself, and seeing Mum sat across with a false smile on her face, trying to play happy families when clearly everything was falling apart at the seams. I remember when Mum used to be upbeat, fun to be with, and always had time for me, but as for Dad, well, he's always been a bit of a dick. I can't ask for things without him telling me how ungrateful I am, or that these things cost money. All I wanted, a small allowance so I can go shopping with friends, meet up on Linthorpe Road and have a Maxi D's, or just to be able to get out for a change. I hate how I'm just given things, other people's things, like clothes. I have to rip the labels out the clothes, as they have other people's names in, and the last thing I want is for my friends, or the small number I think I have, seeing that I get hand-me-downs. Sarah is the sort of girl that likes to have her say when it comes to clothes that are not top of the line, designer or cutting edge, as she calls it. She notices everything, like when I come into class with a faded jumper, sleeves too long, and a skirt that is clearly 2 sizes too big for me. As soon as I walk in, her beady fucking eagle eyes spot me, my attire, and she starts talking her usual shit. I have to sit in front of her in class, and all I can hear is her snake-like voice behind me, calling me, making her lame jokes about something about me, or that she posted something on Facebook that they all found so fucking hilarious. The trouble is that because we can't make ends meet at home, I can't get access to Facebook or even have a phone. There is nothing I can really call my own. Even birthday and Christmas presents are second-hand. I always ask Mum, when he's not in the house, for a phone, but she always comes out with, "Well, we can't really afford it, and I couldn't really justify it to him if I did get you one." Again, he wins without the lazy slob being in the same postcode. Last weekend, as Mum and I were shopping, I asked her again about a phone. I even showed her the one I wanted, but her face said more than the feeble words that came from her mouth could. Her glazed expression staring at me, as she told me that it's too expensive, and what about another type, as they do all the same things. I nearly died there and then at that last statement. The phones were not all the same, and to have that particular phone would be the boost my already dog-shit street cred needed, and I might have a day where I am not the butt of everybody's jokes. As we were outside the phone trade place, I saw Sarah and her bunch of makeup-loving, self-obsessed friends walking around as they owned the place. I kept my eye on her as she got closer to where Mum and I were. I just hoped that nothing would happen before they were out of earshot and eye view, but it was short-lived, as Mum pointed out a phone, her finger banging on the glass that seemed to resonate the noise around the shopping centre and attract Sarah's attention. "How about this one? This seems more in my price range," she said, as her fingers continued to bang on the glass. The noise of it seemed to entice Sarah over as she stood next to my mum and told her how all the cool kids have those phones these days. The trouble was that it wasn't a smartphone at all, but rather a brick phone from the days of the Neanderthal, a bloody Nokia 3210. I could feel Sarah's eyes burning into me as I tried to ignore her as best I could, but Mum seemed to be pleased that I had friends, if she only knew what a twisted little witch Sarah was.